Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going through my collection of discs, my backups, not really my collector items, that can be a different video, but I'm going to go through what's my backups, what I have on my shelf for my throwing, and things like that. So, starting off, I'm going to go through my old putting putters that are, they don't really have room on the shelf right now, but they are my old Marvels. Used to putt with these for a bit. I'll put them up here for now, but I don't really use them anymore. So we're going to start off with these Rhinos down here and work our way up. I've got a little hog, just XT hog for fun, and then I'm gonna get on all these Rhinos and show y'all some Rhinos to start. We got quite a few Rhinos in my stash. I'm quite a Rhino thrower, so got this. We'll start with these two Ching Rhinos. I got this Cape Fear Random Doubles Tour and then an Asheville Brewing Company. Those two are really nice. I like them a lot. And for DX, got a Barsby Battle 1. I got this old, really soft DX Circle Stamp. This SE Pro Special Edition Soft Pro. Kind of a firmer Pro. Another firmer Pro. This cool iDye one. And then I got these two CEs that are really nice. So these are kind of my Rhinos that I throw. I'm a big fan of Rhinos. Always kind of have been. They're great forehand and backhand discs. I kind of tend to forehand the baseline ones and I backhand the premium ones. Got a couple practice through these for a bit. Some random AVRs, some D-line P2s I'm going to switch to this winter that are a little softer. And then into my main sort of putting putters. The KC Pro P2s. Got these white ones. These are my favorites when I putt these. A few more are this Katana stamp one that's really cool. An old Alabama stamp, yellow. Then we got some Team Innova, just normal P lines. These are a little bit newer. Just some Team Innova ones. Eric Oakley, old Putter Pants stamp. Shout out. And then my main putting putter currently is the Imperial Eagle 1 Glow P2s. So I have this pair, I have a Team Innova pair in my bag, and this one is the one Eagle won a bunch of 2021 events with. They're all really nice. Then I got a couple throwing P2s. Don't really throw P2s anymore, but got these two swirly or just normal S-line ones. And then besides that, that's about it for P2s. I got one 1983 Eagle or Arrow. Cool one here. I use it for catch, things like that in the backyard. And that's about it for the putters down there. We got a bunch of P3Xs that I throw. So like S-line, Team Stamps, some Team Innova Europe C lines, things like that. Pro S-line stack. And then the rest are going to be D-lines. I throw a lot of D-line P3Xs. They beat up pretty fast, so I tend to cycle them every few months, I'd say. I normally carry about 2 to 3 in a bag. So like I got a Team Innova Europe, some red Team Discmanias, mustard color one, got a blue one, and then a bunch of green ones. I have a few over on the wall as well that I aced with, but those are on the wall because they're retired. And then one that is bent in half from this weekend. Then we're going to go to more approach style discs. I got 2 R Pro Toros. These are really nice, pretty good for my forehand. I find that these are better for courses that don't need a lot of skip shots or things like that. You want them to sit a little bit more. Don't bag one at the moment. They're really nice. I got quite a few yarns. A couple of these pink money runs, the ones between the first run and the regrinds. And then I got a stack of first run non-regrinds. Got 4 of these. 2 new ones, purple stamp, 2 pink ones. Shout out Clay Edwards for most of these first runs. And then moving on to, I got 1 zone. It's a Crystal Z fly dye. Nice and overstable. This one's going to be going in the bag soon. That's really it for approach discs. I'm going to move on mid-ranges. Start with a cool Golden CE Cobra. Won this in a raffle. Really like how it flies. It kind of comes in and out of the bag because it flies a little further than rocks, but I sometimes feel like I don't need the slot quite as often as I think I really should. But We'll move on to rocks. This one's pretty much a rain round exclusive. It's an XT rock, a little lighter, very grippy. Nice and grippy one. I really only use it for rain though. Moving on, we have a old Rock Lobster. Really beat up hyzer flip. It's a Rancho DX from the late 90s. Nice and flippy. I got this blue 8-time bottom stamp. Really nice one. Signed by a bunch of people. And then most of my KCs are going to be these whiteys. I got cool 9-time. A bag 8 times. I got a really flippy 10-time. Soft 11-time. This one's almost like an R Pro rock. Really soft. Good for forehands. 2 nice firm 11 times. And then I got 1 team stamp 11-time that I just put in a little bit ago. Kind of cycles in and out. Moving on to premium rocks. Got quite a few that I'll grab out here. Got a nice CE. These Kevin Jones run are probably my favorite run of overstable ones. I need more, so let me know if you have any. Got a couple 01 remakes, the real gummy stars. And then this cool 04 Pearly Jory dyed one. This one kind of is in and out of the bag right now. I just took it out because I didn't really have room for it, but this is one of my favorite rocks I own. I got a couple Rock 3s. One second. This Pickens High School one with some team stamps and then just a Pro Star. I don't really throw Rock 3s too much. Not really my style of disc. I like the rock mold just a little bit more. MD3s I used a lot last year. So I got some KC Pros, like a prototype one. A couple team stamp KC Pros, things like that. And then I got quite a few Glow MD3s. I think I have 4 currently. This Iron Samurai, this OG Glow that was Eagles, and then these 2 OG Glows that are some of my favorite discs I own. Fly amazing. I just kind of on the rock train right now. This is a cool MD1. Shout out Greg Barsby. Has a leopard stamp on it. Really nice one there. Got a few just like utility, like specialty mid-ranges. Not really utility. Got a cool CE Spider. Shout out Corey Lewis. He gave me this. Really nice feeling one. Kind of comes in out of the bag. Mako 3 that kind of goes in when I need a straight shot with the rock. Might come in this winter. Same with this Coyote. Cody Waldron hooked me up with this. Really nice one. Got a cool Dismania made MD3 with a Cloudbreaker stamp. That one's kind of cool. Unique piece there. Got a couple Justices. I was toying around with these for a bit. This is a Fusion and then just a Moonshine one. They're not bad. I don't love them though. A couple Casta discs. I got a Cax Z that I got from Clay Edwards. This one's really nice. Pretty overstable to start for what a Cax Z is. And then I got a Cax that I was given from Frankie. This one's pretty overstable. They're nice discs. This will probably go back in at Holston for Halloween Open this year. Just for Hold 9. Gators. Got quite a few Gators here. My favorite run is these Domi Glows. Really love these. Got a nice CE, one of, I think, 80 or something like that. First run, Pearly, really cool one. And then McPro AVR Stamp Gator, just a kind of unique piece to have. It'll eventually go in the bag. Moving on to leopards, I have a few leopards. Got a couple of these Aaron and Sarah wedding ones. These are really nice. Sarah Cunningham was my teacher in high school. She got me into disc golf. So these are really special to me. Got this nice orange, kind of gummier one. This one's really overstable for a leopard. Got a Pro line that kind of comes in and out. And then this Little Wing Fly On Metal Flake one. Got a couple Whippets in here, Whippet X's. I got this Star Whippet X that's pretty domey. It was out of Les White stash. Shout out Mike Kemp for giving me this. Then a CE Whippet. This one kind of is my main thrower. I like how it feels. Got a few FDs. Don't really throw them anymore, but they're in here. Got a cool claw stamp one. D-line for really, really trick shot rollers. And then a couple swirly S-line FDs. Moving on to my kind of bread and butter discs, my T-Birds and TLs. Got a few Pearly TLs in here. Shasta Shootout. cool disc landing one, and this one's really unique with some KC AVR stamps on it. Those are just some cool TLs, and then just to normal T-Birds, we got this really flippy, no time Champ T-Bird, really flippy, good for rollers, really long turning air shots. Got an 11-time Champ T-Bird, nice one there. KC Pros are mostly what I throw and things like that, so I have quite a few KC Pros, including some special blend ones. This is a unique legacy stamp one that I got from Drew's stash. Got these pearly ones, like this Day Glow. This is kind of a cool one. And a couple of blue ones that are really nice. And then I got this Feldy blend, this red Feldberg blend, and then this is a really nice Selensky Blueberry STB. Really nice one. This one's going in and out of the bag. Really good on there. These next three are going to be Cam Todd T-Birds. Shout out Garrett Gerthy for these. Got these from him. This one comes pretty much in and out of the bag. This one's in for a lot of courses. And then I have this pair of unthrown ones that are kind of going to get cycled in when this one eventually bites the dust. Then we got a few Swirly Star T-Birds. I'm waiting to put in. I bagged these for the really overstable. Got this Nibo. And then I got a couple of these AJs that are really nice. Really dope AJ and just those Swirly Star T-Birds. Last couple T-Birds in the stash are going to be this Glow one that's really nice. And then I got a nice CE 4th run. Pretty straight on this one. This one kind of comes in and out of the bag as well. I got two Eagles in the stash that I don't really throw them that much, but just a pair of CEs. Really nice Eagles. Might as well have them. They're really good. Moving on to Sidewinders. We got quite a few of those in here. Let me get these out real quick. Got this one, Sarah Cunningham Tour Series. Really flippy Protostar. This kind of nasty SSW. Then just an assortment of these Christmas ones. My favorite run of all time. Really good Sidewinders. And that's why I keep a lot of them. I have one on the wall, I think, at the moment, that's broken. And then I have one in the bag with a Jory die. Moving on CD2s, I got these G-lines for rain rounds. Really like these. They're team stamped, pretty cool. Got this one that was Proctor's first run C-line. And then a first run S-line that was Dana's. It's got a bunch of ink on it now. Really cool one. And then we're going to move on to some Firebirds. I'll start off with these. This is a Ching Firebird I use for rain rounds. It's really good grip-wise. I got this old Star Firebird. 11-time Glow flat top. Really nice one. Another 11-time with a little Huck Lab stamp. Got a Pearly Pro line, pretty overstable, pretty flat. Got a trio of CEs. I actually need to put this one back in the bag. Got this Pearly one. Nice, just 4th run, and then a Jory dyed 4th run that's really nice. It needs to go back in its bag, but it comes in and out of the bag as well. I just had it in the bag probably about a week ago, but I just took it out for a different overstable one. And then moving on to my Sextons, I got a few. I'm a big 15 thrower. This is the 15 run. It's a bottom stamp. Then I got this one with some another round stamps on the back, and then this cool Jory Huck one. Kind of my favorite run of straight Firebirds or those Sexton run. Then I got a couple of really overstable. This one was Paul's, and then this flat top Glow 2011. Really good, really overstable on those. PDs we're moving on to. I got 3 G-line PDs. This one was Patrick Brown's. I guess they all were Patrick Brown's at one point, but then I got these 2 G-line that are brand new. Really nice sort of throwers, great for rain. I like them a lot. I got a few S-line PDs, just standard S-line. I got this Team Discmania one, 2nd run. This Blendy 3rd run, and then this is a 1st run. All S-lines, 1st run S-line. Really nice, good PDs. Always nice to have a stash of those. Got a Money run with a team stamp, really cool one. And moving on to my babies, my 1st run C-line PDs. Got so many of these. Asia Open, this team stamp, this that was in Paul's bag for a hot minute, another team stamp, Air Force, pair of these team stamps, a little Will Schustrick action here, and then these test runs that were Will Schustricks that are really nice. And then I got 2 orange ones in my bag at the moment. So that's it for first run PDs, but those are my few but mighty. I think it's 12 or something like that in total. Then I got mostly Augusta Wraiths for champs. So I got 3. This one's a test run, and then I got just 2 normal stock ones. I have an Augusta Star in my bag, but it is downstairs. Other cool ones, this bus run. Then I got a couple of nice star ones. This penned or a PFN pre-Kenny one, and then a cool AVR stamp one. These are both SWRs. Some of the best wraiths I own. Cool T-Rex, Team Stamp T-Rex. Proto DDX Jolly Launcher. A couple of really beef discs. These Metal Flake Maxes. A couple of these. This one Eagle I got from him. Shout out. And then we're gonna move on to destroyers. These up here are mostly the money runs, so I'll take you through a few. Just like these nice marble, domey. You can hear pop top. Most of these are all gonna be like that. I'll go through some highlights like this dyed one. Gavin Rathbone gave me this one. Shout out. Cool, another dyed one. Here's a cool blank one. Nice one I have here. These oranges are probably my favorites. I love this run of orange ones. Here's a pretty fresh one that's really nice. And then this one we got from Drew. Really nice. Those orange ones are sweet. Another Drew one. Really nice. Dyed one. Cool Huck Lab one. That replaced my yellow Huck Lab that I lost. And then these are probably the best. These Barcode Averys. Really overstable. My preferred run that I bag for the overstable slot. I got 2 Team Stamp SDS AJs. They're nice. Really good ones there. Moving on up here, we got a few more ESDS, Echo Destroyer, a couple Proto Stars, Prototype ones, the first runs. This one's real blendy, nice for forehand. Another really domey one. 3-line domey. This is a really cool one that I was given by Patrick Brown. It's got an old Avery thrower, really nice one. Got the cool Avery die on it as well. Moving on, I got a couple McPros up here. I took the McPro out of my bag for a bit. These 2, really cool ones. Got a few more from that run. Couple Shark Stamp ones. That one comes in and out. This one's really unique. Then another one of these Brinsters, kind of see-through. That cool run of them. This is my Water Destroyer, just a dyed Calvin Heimberg one. Got a couple of Prototype run PD2s, these blue Star PD2s. Super stiff. Not very much bend in them. You can't, these are probably one of 20. These blue ones, they came out before, they were like prototypes that Dave made. I talked to Ryan Rentala about them, but these are really cool. Really overstable. A few more PD2s I got. I'll grab the 4 I have up here. Cool Seppo run, first run S-line. Blank C-line. Cool Hog and Rhino Stamp C-line. And a really swirly, kind of blendy one that's real nice. Really overstable. Moving up to bosses, got a couple of these Pro Bosses. They bomb, but they're really hard to control. I got a Widowmaker DDX prototype. Real domey. If you know about these, they're pretty cool. They were going to be the DDX, but they weren't approved because they were too sharp. And then I got my distance comp discs. These are these first run Blizzard, a Destroyer, DD2, and some bosses. Kind of nice to just have these for distance comps. They go really far, especially with tailwinds. But yeah, that's it for what's in my collection. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me know in the comments what your favorite disc was. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.